Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is your boy, Jungle Brother, coming at you L-I-V-E. And when I'm coming at you L-V-E, I am coming at you live on this 27th day of May in the year of our Lord, 2025. Insert soul claps. What is going on? You could be anywhere you are. You could be anywhere today, but you chose to take time out of your day and kick it with Zulu Cash foolishness. What's going on, everybody? I'm about to call out a few names. If I miss you, charge it to my head and not my heart. I believe Chief Rocker was the first one in here today. What's going on, Chief? Be safe on that road. Mogabella, I believe, was second. Mogabella, then Poetic Sins. I'm stealing from the two last dudes. That right there represents the podium. First three people on here. So give them some soul claps. And I believe I see King Royal in here. I see DJ Mukadeen in here. I think I see Amber. What's going on, Amber? I figured Amber out. All I gotta do is go on Facebook Messenger and send her an alert, and she will show up. Insert soul claps. I think I see DJ Too Cute in there. What's going on, DJ Too Cute? Let me let y'all know, man. These are just jokes. This JB Awards is like it's like a watermelon. 95% of it is water. You know what I'm saying? 95% of it is water. 95% of the JB Awards is just jokes. I'm telling you now, everybody. Only 1% of y'all listening gonna win an award. So prepare yourself to not get an award today. It's not a community award show. Everybody's not getting no awards. So please don't take it personal if I did not give you an award. Zulu Cast Productions, we pride ourselves on making our shows interactive. So we try to be inclusive to the chat room. We try to get y'all some flowers. If you do not win an award today, trust me, if you keep coming to Zulu Cast, Jungle Brother, I will find a way to give you some flowers. So it might not be today. It might not be today. But I will find a way. If you keep showing us love, trust me, I will pay it forward, bring it back, boomerang it back, and bring it to you. What else do I have to say? Shout out to everybody who did a great show yesterday. I was stoked. I was entertained from Boss Lewis to Poetic Sins. Who else did a show yesterday? Like I said, man, great job yesterday, everybody. If I don't have anything to do, I will try to just turn on the freaking community. I don't watch TV that much, and even if I am watching TV, I probably have it on mute, and I have y'all audio up. So okay, so now I got that out of the way. Let me explain the JB Awards. The JB Awards are just awards. This is my way of giving you flowers, man. That's all it is. Some of it just jokes. Some of it is serious. Like Best Fan Award coming up. Dopest DJ Award. And the biggest fan award. That right there might be serious, but the rest, these just jokes. So let me get started with that. Let me turn my camera on. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Salute to y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Memorial Day yesterday. My glasses on. Put my glasses on. If my audio is okay, give me a thumbs up, please. Okay, so let's get this thing started. Who's up first today? What award I'm gonna do first today? What award will I do first today? I already got it queued up, everybody. So this thing should run smooth. What award should I do first today? And let me get my laugh track ready. I think the first two will be hilarious. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The Jason Whitlock Award. These are just jokes. Do not send me any email. Now I'm going to explain why these three nominees are nominated for the Jason Whitlock Award. So do not send me no emails. Do not text me and say, Jungle, why you got my girl on here? Or Jungle, why you got my dude on here? Or Jungle, be nice. These are just jokes. You know what I'm saying? These are just jokes. I got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? Zulu Cat's got to get paid some way. And we need these jokes. Starting with Dollar and Cents. Dollar and Cents is up for the Jason Whitlock Award because he has nothing but vitriol toward Mike Tomlin. The same way Jason Whitlock got nothing but vitriol to any black success. That's why he's up for the Jason Whitlock Award. Mocha Bella, I see you. Mocha Bella said, I'm pressing charges. You got my girl Tiffany on there, blasphemy. I will explain why your girl's on there. She said, I know who I'd vote for. Definitely not Sports and Hills. No way. I got to balance it out. I got to put it on there. You know, you can't come after the Knicks fans and not expect to get no work. You know what I'm saying? You cannot go on a barbershop sports talk podcast and talk about Knicks fans. You cannot do that without getting no blowback. And I'm not saying no pause. You know, Dollar and Cents because it's vitriol toward Mike Tomlin. He's up for Jason Whitlock Award. He is, I mean, if you talked about the Pittsburgh Steelers, this man would get outraged. Everything bad about the Steelers is Mike Tomlin's fault. Everything good about the Steelers is the organization. You know, he won Super Bowl. Oh, that's because Ben Roethlisberger. But when he lost the Super Bowl, it was his fault, losing to Green Bay. Make it make sense. And Naughty James. Enrique Naughty James. He's a big Trump supporter. That's all I got to say. Enrique Naughty James is a big Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? He's a big Trump supporter. I don't need to put any more bio on that. He is a Trump supporter. Those Trump first 10 days in office, he gonna come on the radio and say, you can't say Trump ain't doing nothing. He's doing more than what Biden's done. You know what I'm saying? So let that sink in. And last but not least, Tiffany Sports and Hills. Tiffany Sports and Hills is on here because she attacked, she got vitriol toward Knicks fans. She said, and I quote, I cannot stand Knicks fans. I can't stand nobody from New York. She got vitriol like Jason Whitlock got vitriol. That's why she's on there. That's why she's on there. And I ain't gonna waste too much time on a Jason Whitlock Award. I'm gonna go ahead and announce the winner or loser, whichever way you want to look at it. I'm going to go ahead and announce the first trophy presentation today. And the winner for the best, ain't best, the winner for the Jason Whitlock Award goes to, now was somebody in the chat I don't see, and the reason why they're not here because I was not able to send out all my text messages. I hit the live button by mistake before I sent out all my alerts. So if you could just put that I'm live on Facebook, people I want to see on here will get it. That's what I usually do. I put it on Facebook and people I want to see it will show up. So everybody, if you can put it on your Facebook or whatever, then everybody will see it. Okay, here we go. And the winner of the Jason Whitlock Award goes to nobody other than this guy right here. This guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a round of applause. Some soul claps. Naughty, aka. Okay. Where do I comment? It should be a comment. It should be a comment button. It should be a comment button. If you cannot see the comment button on YouTube, refresh your phone, exit out, and then come back in. You got to close all your other apps. If you don't see the comment button on the bottom, exit out of there, and then try to come back. Close the app and then come back. You should see a comment section. If you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube. So the winner of the Jason Whitlock Award goes to Naughty Enrique James. Naughty is not here. Naughty is not here. You know what I'm saying, to receive the award. So I will receive him for him. And you're welcome. Naughty's not here to receive the award, so I will receive the award for Naughty. Oh, you want to do it for him? Here's what Naughty would say. Okay, if Naughty was here to receive his award, this is what he would say. I want to thank Donald Trump for getting in the office. I also want to thank the makers of mayonnaise. I also want to thank Budweiser. I just want to thank, everybody that's white, basically. I want to thank everybody that's white to give me something to aspire to, because black folks ain't doing it. I want to thank white Jesus. I want to thank white Jesus for saving these black folks who couldn't save themselves. So, like I said, I want to thank Trump first. I want to thank white Jesus. I want to thank Budweiser, and I also want to thank whomever. We have a VIP in the chat room, and I don't mean to skip everybody, but this is first day, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight him. Shout out to Team Broadcasters. Greetings, greetings, greetings was his favorite moniker. I'm telling you right now, man, me and this guy gave me great program. This guy has done a lot, man. So, man, shout out to Team Broadcaster. All right, so let's go. Let's continue this. Who's next up? What next award are we going to go to? Here we go. The Shelley Q Award. The Shelley Q Award. Now, this is this is a dubious award. I'm going to put it on there. You welcome, Team Broadcaster. This right here is a dubious award. The Shelley Q Award goes to somebody that was here one minute, made a special dent in our psyche. You know what I'm saying? With their programming, with their content, with their contributions. And then they up and leave. Cold turkey. Shelley Q was nominated. Shelley Q had us buying her books. Shelley Q had us paying money for not one, not two, but 3 novels at $25 a pop. But what she do? She meet this dude and she abandoned. No, King Roy, I will not trade character. I'm Jungle Brother. I've made a living on being me. Shelly Q abandoned us. She put her life, she put her peace, her happiness before her fans. And I'm supposed to reward her? Tell you now, everybody, in our Spreaker community, even though we're not on Spreaker, I don't use Spreaker as a metaphor. You cannot put your job, you cannot put your family, you cannot put your peace and happiness before your fans. And she's guilty of all that. If you had an anniversary this weekend and you spent your time with your family or your loved one, you in my doghouse. You in my doghouse. Jungle Brother don't put my family in front of my fans. No. I put in the work. I got skin in the game. What was I doing yesterday, everybody? I was in these shows. I was contributing. I was being interactive. I could have said no. I want to just chill with Buttercup today. No, I supported my people. So you had an anniversary yesterday, or anything outside of death. If you put your family, your peace and happiness in front of your fans, you're in my doghouse. That don't mean I'm right. Local Buzz at Jungle B won't be getting no Christmas gift from Tiffany, Shelly Q, girl to girl, shaking my head, just jokes. Everybody, like Scarface said, like Al Pacino said in Scarface, everybody wants to point the finger at the bad guy. You want to say, Jungle Brother, that's the bad guy. Let's be mad at him. I'll be that. I'll be that. I'll wear size 6X. I'll wear that. So Shelly Q was nominated for the Shelly Q Award. Insert laugh track. Spicy Conversations. Spicy Conversations. You should do voiceovers. She used to do promos. She did one for Jungle Brother. She said, if you're, hello, America, are you still here? Yes, you did that for me. She got a very smooth voice, very seductive voice. She used to have spicy conversations. She used to talk about things at night, like what that mouth do, what that tongue do, what anything do. She would have spicy conversations. She would say, are you there for your man? Are you putting your man's member in your mouth? Are you keeping it there? Are you letting it tickle your throat? She used to have conversations like that, and I miss her. She up and leave. Now I ain't gonna say Chief Rocker name, and I ain't gonna say Mandelion name. We'll just say two guys I know. They ran off. Now I don't got good intel, but word on the street is they ran off. And if y'all missing spicy combinations, ask Chief or Mandelion why they ran Spicy off. I know I shouldn't say that. I know I shouldn't say their name. But I'm up against it, man. I got a letter from my director. He said, Jungle, we are falling way behind all these other shows on YouTube. We've fallen way behind on content on TikTok. We need you to step it up, Jungle. So everybody, I am not your friend. I know I should have brung on the two guys I didn't name up. You know what I'm saying? But I got to keep it real. Girly Girl and Mandelion, they had tasty talk. And it's up and leave. And it's up and left. Now I know why they left, but I ain't gonna bring that up. I ain't going that far. Deacon Dale, we had the Blues Club. And he up and left. That no good Grego. Where he been? He don't come around us miscreants no more. You know what I'm saying? Grego, he done got big time. Grego's going. So they have all left a dent in our psyche, and they just up and left us. So I ain't gonna belabor the point. I'm gonna go ahead and announce the winner of the Shelley Q Award. And it's been real hard. It's been real hard to come up with a winner for this one. But after careful deliberation, after careful deliberation, the winner of the Shelley Q Award goes to Shelley Q, everybody. Shelley Q wins. Shelley Q wins the Shelley Q Award. She is nobody to me. This is gonna be the last trophy she win this year. Shelley Q gonna put her peace and happiness. She gonna put her own personal life in front of her fans and just leave us in her wake. Poet Cinema, what was that noise? She just left us in her. She just left us, man. No goodbye, nothing like that. So if you still a podcaster celebrating Shelley Q, you in my doghouse. If you still a podcaster celebrating Shelley Q, showing her love, you in my doghouse. You in my doghouse. So Shelley Q, give us some soul clap. She's winner of the Shelley Q Award. Now Shelley Q is not here to accept her award, so I'm going to accept her for her, and I will speak on her behalf. First of all, I want to thank Jungle Brother for giving me this award, and I want to thank the person who brought me happiness. I want to thank my family, who I put first in front of my fans. I want to thank my husband, who I put in front of Jungle Brother, and I want to thank the man upstairs who strengthened me. I do not care about Jungle Brother. I don't care how hurt Jungle Brother is. Jungle Brother had to get over with it. Like Mad Knox said the other day, let it go. Thank you, everybody. And I will accept this award gladly. Jungle Brother could go to hell. Okay, that's enough, Shelley Q. Everybody give up to Shelley Q. She wins her own award. Insert laugh track. Shelley Q wins her own award. Insert laugh track. Goodbye, Shelley Q. Have a great day, Shelley Q. And you hope you continue to. That's right, King Roy. I am my feelings. And I will not get over it. Homie, don't play that. You're not going to just leave me in your wake and expect for me to get over it. I'm not built like that. All right, who's the next award we got? The longest name award. Now, I was not going to do too much with this award, but I had to. Some told me to go ahead and rock with it. So, what's the longest name award, Jungle? Okay, let me break down the nominees. The longest name award goes to the Spreaker personality in our Spreaker universe that has the longest name. So we'll go with number one chief rocker, Jersey Vern, is nominated. You know what I'm saying? Number one chief rocker, Jersey Vern, went from Vern. He went from Vernon to Vern to Jersey Vern to chief rocker. Then he said, hold my drink. He said, hold my drink. Let me put number one in front of it. You know what I'm saying? So he's nominated for the longest name award. The greatest from South Central, you know what I'm saying? LA. He had to put the LA on the back. He had to put the LA on the back end. He said, I first his name started with DeMarcus. You know what I'm saying? Then he went from DeMarcus Great. Then he said, you know what? I want to go ahead and change that. I want to just call me D Great. Then he said, hold my drink. Call me the greatest. Then he said, wait a minute. If you call me the greatest, you might well say where I'm from. So he went from the greatest. Then he said, well, from South Central. Then he went from the greatest from South Central. So hold my drink. Hold my drink. Let me put LA on here. You know what I'm saying? Let me put LA on here because I want to win this award. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rocker put #1 so he can win the award. And the greatest said, well, hold my drink. Let me put LA. So while the greatest and Chief Rocker sitting there talking about who got the longer name, Brian H. Rap Williams, Billy D. Cousin, he said, hold my drink. I got the longest name. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, my name Rap. He said, well, shoot, Rap don't sound too good. Let me go ahead and put H on there. So he said, H Rap. He said, well, wait a minute. I come from royalty. Let me go ahead and put my government name on there. Brian H. Rap Williams. He said, hold up, I ain't done. Let me go ahead and put Billy D. Cousin on there. I got those boys beat. Boys beat. And last but not least, Tiffany Poodle in Portland. You know what I'm saying? She not only, she could have just said, call me Tiff. You know what I'm saying? No. Hell no, Jungle. You ain't gonna just, you can just call me Tiff. I want to be called Tiffany. And I say, that's right, I'm a poodle. You know, like the stools, you know, the dogs and poodles. Tiffany is like, I'm a poodle. Call me a poodle. But guess what? Hold my drink. I want to let everybody know I'm in Portland. I'm in Portland. You know, like Portland, Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying? Insert laugh track. So that's the longest name award, man. It was other people I could have came up with, but I couldn't remember their name. The Stews got a whole bunch of long letter names, but I couldn't remember their name, and I couldn't go in there and find it. So I came with this four right here. So man, like I said, everybody, these are just jokes. These are just jokes, man. So like I said, man, everybody can't win an award today. If you don't get an award, I will find a way to get you an award sometime this year. Okay, everybody. I will give y'all flowers. Here we go, man. And the winner of the longest name award, goes to none other than this guy right here. The winner of the longest name award goes to Brian H. Rap Williams. Brian H. Rap Williams, Billy D. Cousin from Chicago. You know, he threw that club Chicago and make sure y'all know where he from. Y'all know where he from, man. So, man, H. Rap wins the trophy today, man. Y'all give him a whole bunch of soul claps, man. Soul claps. Y'all give that man a whole bunch of soul claps. That man deserved it with that long drawn out name. You know, he wins it, man. He wins it. And shout out to the nominees. Y'all put in work, making y'all name long as possible. So, man, so y'all know longest name is a category. So y'all need to work on lengthening y'all name. You know what I'm saying? I think Poetic Sins had a long name, but she kind of chopped it up a little bit. I could have went with Poe, but she don't use all her letterings no more. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to be in the running for the longest name award, y'all know what y'all got to do. Y'all know what y'all got to do. All right, what's the next award we going to highlight? As we wait for. We got to accept the award. Brian is here to speak on his behalf, but due to time constraints, you know what I'm saying, I'll let Brian speak later on if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? He's here to speak on his own behalf, but due to the time constraints, we will let Brian speak later on. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir, for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Who's the next? The former show we want to come back. Oh, this is going to be a good one right here. The former show we want to come back. Now, I had a little glitch in my system. The Blues Club is on here too. The Blues Club is supposed to be under Ninja Data. Okay. I had a little glitch. If you're looking at it, it says the Gudio Hip Hop R&B Battle. Okay. So let's go over the nominations. Nominee number one is Tasty Talk. Tasty Talk. Brian said, no, I don't want you to speak. I don't want to speak to you, Joker. Thank you, Brian. I will speak on your behalf. Thank you, sir. You have just given me power of attorney to speak on your behalf. All right, so Tasty Talk. Man, I missed that show. Tasty Talk used to give us a whole bunch of everything, man. Tasty Talk would give us a 2-hour show. That show was so dope. That show was so dope, man. She had us spending money. I would get out my credit card and I would swipe that credit card and send boatloads of money. You know a show is good when you actively sending money. Like these kids spend money on Fortnite. All she said without saying the name, one of the shows I still listen to, the replays on Spotify. I was spending big time money on Tasty Talk, man. And this is before you can send a super chat. This is before Cash App. Well, maybe Cash App was around back then. But Tasty Talk, it would give shy individuals confidence to call in and say some of the most salacious stuff they wouldn't normally say. They would let themselves open up. And then on Tuesday, show used to come on Tuesday, Tie Tuesday. Some of the ladies in the chat would send pictures in. And, you know, that's why I was insert laugh track was swiping that credit card. And I'm talking about beautiful. I'm talking about beautiful breakfasts. I'm talking about beautiful breakfasts. You know what I'm saying? Some even showing their Publix. Some even showing their Publix. Only on Tasty Talk, man. Only on Tasty Talk. That show gonna come back one of these days. Wanna know why? Because my Mocha, why you snitching, Mocha? You ain't had to put that in there, Mocha. Mocha, you did not have to put that. Moderator, strike what Mocha said down. Do not highlight what she said. You snitching, Mocha. I lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, let's move on. Mocha made me lose my train of thought. I'm about to tell some lie. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my mojo back, man. Mocha, damn you. So move on to the Lonely Hearts Cafe show. That's right. This show right here. I'm coming back too cute. I'm coming back. The Lonely Hearts Cafe show right here. Boy, let me tell y'all, boy. This man, team broadcast that's in the chat, he will recruit individuals that come on there and they would just lay it low, paint a vivid picture of their life. Had one girl on there called a super soaker. Let that sink in. Super soaker. You know what super soaker means? A whole lot of wetness. A whole lot of wetness. Now this is like 2016, 2015. That's 9 years ago. Talk about a whole bunch of wetness. Just imagine we had a StreamYard or some other OSB. We could do some video. Had Miss Boomerang, had Miss Texas, had Denise Milk and Cookies in there. This Milk Cookies only came on there one time, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And had Super Soaker, and some other names. Had what's her girl name? She was short. What was her name? She was real short, and she wasn't too bright. And we had your girl, her mocha fell out. Spellman. I forgot her name. Spellman. Whatever. She was a character, man. You know, her boyfriend worked for the State Department. Insert laugh track. Her boyfriend worked for the State Department. He basically a black James Bond. Insert laugh track. Danny. Danny from Miami. Danny from Miami. Put it this way. Danny, mama will call in. Her mama more freaky than Danny. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I missed that show. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. And Miss Cashmere of MCDE will call in and talk about how she loved this man and give us vivid details about her drama. I ain't gonna say the guy's name. Yeah, man, Miss Cashmere, man. I can talk about Tasty Talk and Lonely Hearts Cafe show for an hour. But then hold your drink. The Gudio Taboo show. Man, I love this show, man. The greatest would be sick of me. The greatest would get sick of me. I used to hit the greatest up all the time. I was like the greatest. Hey man, you gonna play Gudio Taboo today? We gonna play Gudio Taboo today? The greatest. I will pay you. I will pay you. I will send you $25 if you go do a taboo show today. Lucky the man blew me off, pause. But man, I'll really send that man $25. Let's do the Gudio Taboo show. Oh, he said Miss Cashmere crazy. Nikki, that's right, Nikki Spellman. The one lady who lied about 20 times on one episode, that was AZ Gift. That was AZ Gift, man. I didn't get a chance to send AZ Gift a text message. Let her know I'm on here, man. Yeah, man. The Gudio Tab, man, that show was good, man. Even though Shelly Q will win all the shows, insert laugh track. Let me tell you how it worked. Now, if I'm watching the Gudio Taboo on my Fire Stick, right? My Fire Stick will have to go through a streaming app, another channel, then to get to my Fire Stick, right? So I would lose about 4 seconds, right? Or if I'm on my phone would have to find, it would have to go from the greatest device to the nearest cell phone tower to my Wi-Fi and then to me, losing a good 4 to 5 seconds, right? But Shelly Q and Mocha Bella, they use their laptop or their desktop. They had to go to no cell phone tower, insert an ad track. So they were getting the jump on everybody. Shelly Q would throw 3 or 4 answers and everybody answer one. They had no way of beating her, even though I dug deep and won about 3 or 4 taboo shows, even though the greatest only want to give me credit for one. I won about 3 or 4. I laid it down. I think, Shelly Q was her off day or whatever, and she couldn't use that high powered laptop she had at work. So man, and let's go with the Gudio hip hop R&B battle. No, it wasn't 3 or 4 poetic. It was about 5 or 6 shows I won. I got receipts. I won about 5 or 6. The Gulio hip hop R&B battle. Now, the Gulio hip hop, no, the Gulio R&B was smooth. It wasn't it was not cat, Poe. It was not cat. The Gulio hip hop R&B battle, that wasn't the R&B battle wasn't ferocious. Man, it was like, kumbaya, peaceful. But that hip hop battle was ruthless. That hip hop battle was ruthless. I participated in the R&B battle, and some say Poe beat me 10-1. Some say Poe beat me 11-0. Some people like Big L said I won 9-2. But I don't mind. I told the great I don't want to go against Poetic Sins, but he insisted, and so the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? The rest is history. But the most memorable R&B battle, me and Poe, I think Truck D had a number one. Big Illinois had a number one. I think Boss Lewis and Too Cute went head to head. Now that was Muhammad Ali versus Frazier show right there, boy. DJ King Roy said in his feelings about being one sided about Poe. I was not one sided, King Roy. I was not. I held my own. Queen said, I never done a hip hop battle. I participate in that one. It's ruthless, Queen. Ain't no holds barred. It's on the shit talking. It's ruthless. It's ruthless. The funniest hip hop battle was, of course, Chief Rocker and Cool Cell, boy. Cool Cell, boy. He came out there with that JJ Fad Supersonic, boy. Oh, man, that was funny. Poet said, all I remember was Anita Baker and R. Kelly every round. Yeah. I'm not, hey, I stand by my list, Poetic Sins. I stand by my list. I laid it down, everybody. If I had time, if I wasn't on no time constraint, everybody, I'd run down my list. You know what I'm saying? I put Poetic through a gauntlet. She had to run, she had to size, she had to let Neo in the Matrix insert laugh track every round. Cause I was hitting up some haymakers. I was hitting up some haymakers. The greatest told Poe, hey, Poe, Jungle got some burners. You're gonna need some OJs, you're gonna need some loofahs, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna need some Marvin Gaye's, She threw some haymakers at me now. She threw some, King Roy talking about not what I recall, whatever. That's why I will not go up against Poe again. Poe says I was Neo and you were in the hospital in body bandage. Fact, whatever. What's going on, DJ Chuck? DJ Chuck, good afternoon, Jungle Brother, everyone in the chat room. All right, and then the Ninja Theater, man. A lot of y'all don't know the Ninja Theater, but that Ninja, Ninja Theater is based off a show that used to come on A&E. Ninja Theater was a show based off A&E. It's pretty much a whole bunch of characters. He would do Ruckus. He would do Todd Masterson. I mean, none but pure talent, man. None but pure talent. Ninja Theater was none but pure talent. And of course, I spoke on the Spicy Conversations. Oh man, I miss Ninja Theater, man. If that ninja, he using Twitch right now, man, as his destination, man. He using StreamYard, but he goes to Twitch, and for some reason, Twitch don't save his shows and whatnot. And Twitch is hard for me to stay on there. DJ Chuck said I was at last minute participating in the hip hop battle versus Truck D. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, DJ Chuck, you and Truck D was going toe to toe. I remember that, man. So, man, Mr. Gulio Hip Hop, Mr. R&B Battle, Miss Ninja Theater, Miss Spicy Conversation, man. So the question is, who would win the trophy for the former show we want to come back. And like I said, shout out to the Blues Club. I had the Blues Club on there, but my AI didn't put it on there. The Blues Club is also nominated, man. The Blues Club, they just come on at when I say today, Deacon Dale and 54 Bama. They would come on, just play some real good blues music, man. You talking about a feel good 2-hour show, man? Everybody loved that boy. Then we had a whole bunch of sidebars with the Blues Club. We had Club Oasis with Miss Edna. They had a whole bunch of stuff going on with the Blues Club, man. I even had Buttercup listen to it. Now, Buttercup didn't like Tasty Talk and Lonely Heart. She said that was some filth. That was some filth flowing filth. But she would sit down and listen to the Blues Club. You know, because Buttercup, she knew it was some ties being shown around the Blues Club, and there was a whole lot of people talking about sucking that, putting it in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? She didn't care for all that. She didn't want her husband being around that. You know what I'm saying? But it can only be one winner, man. And so the winner for the former show we missed the most. Going on 334 Bama boy, man. What's going on, Bama? I miss Bama, man. You talking about some talent? 334 Bama got some talent, man. He was contribute to Tasty Talk. He was talking about he made home visits. Damn, I wish I had that commercial. He did a commercial, man. He was like, he was a love doctor. You know what I'm saying? He was like, this is 334 Bama, you know, Dr. 334 Bama. He was talking about love. And at the end, he's like, yes, I do make home visits. But he had to stop because he got married. So he couldn't make no more home visits, man. Funny shit, man. Ah, man. I miss those shows, man. But the winner for the former show we missed the most, it is not Spicy Conversations. It is not Ninja Theater. It is not R&B Battle. Yeah, 54. He was the personal G. He would look at your cat, make sure your cat clean. It is not the R&B. It's not the hip hop battle. So it comes down to: is it Tasty Talk or is it Lonely Hearts Cafe? Is the show we missed the most? You know what I'm saying? What do we miss the most? Tasty Talk with Ty Tuesday and 54 as the personal GYN? Or do we have Lonely Hearts Cafe talking about what they do? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have Super Soaker talking about this man pay all her bills. Super Soaker said she got this man paying all her bills and she ain't giving him none. Get the fuck out of here. How man paying he bought you a car, he bought you a house, and you ain't polishing that knob. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. So the winner for I gotta find it. The winner for the former show we missed the most is boom, there it is. The winner for the show we missed the most is this show right here, man. Lonely Hearts Cafe show. And before I get emails, it's not because Togo was Real Cast Ranger. It was just he just won. He just won. You know, the Lonely Hearts Cafe show is the show I missed the most, man. Give us some soul clap. Shout out to Togo Uganda, whose team broadcast in the chat, and Deacon Aloysius. I mean, they will call in the show. They will call in the show, and they be like, "Hey, Togo," and they be like, "Who the hell is Togo?" It's a laugh track. They be like, "Hey, Christopher Tracy," and they be like, "Hey, Deacon." Deacon wouldn't even say. Deacon would just say, "Mm-hmm." He wouldn't even say hi to him. He was like, "Mm-hmm." I said, "Christopher Tracy, why Deacon?" You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm live now. Somebody send AC the alert, please. She actually in my live, man. Somebody send AC give the alert, man. I went live, man. That messed me all up. Anybody got access to AZ gift? Send her the alert, please. Yeah, man. He was saying, mm-hmm. Well, that was some funny. That was some stone cold blooded shit right there, boy. That was some stone cold blooded shit right there, man. So yeah, man. Togo is here. Team broadcast is here, but due to time constraints, I will let him come on after we finish. You know, so due to time constraints, we'll keep this thing going. Shout out to Team Broadcasting. He's here to accept his gift, his trophy, but due to time constraints, we will move on. And what we got here? What is that? Wait, not that one. So we're gonna take a little intermission. The next up is some awards that's already been decided upon. So we're gonna do the rundown. The biggest troll goes to H Rap. The biggest troll goes to H Rap, and here's why, man. H Rap, he do a good job of trolling, man. He do a good job of trolling. Call me Warren, come in there talking about Anthony, and like today, he like, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? He come with the good jokes. Uh, he come with the good jokes. He was on Too Cute show the other night, and he was giving AC Gift the word, told her to turn the camera off. You know, it was real fun. What's going on, Deacon Dale, man? It was real fun, man. So the biggest troll goes to H Rap. The most delusional fan goes to the greatest. The greatest is delusional. The greatest is the most delusional. Now, it's supposed to be Cowboy fan, but my AI chopped it up and said he's most delusional fan, but he is. The greatest always think, you know, I'm going to go old school with this. I ain't going to insert no laugh track. You know what I'm saying? But the greatest always think the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You always think the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Always think Cowboys best team in the NFL. The greatest has not worn a dirt Cowboy jersey ever. He got the white. He got the blue. He got his vehicle got the Cowboy wrap on it. His vehicle got the Cowboy wrap on it. You know what I'm saying? He's delusional, man. After 45 years of not making it to the NFC Championship game, you still rocking with them. You are still rocking with them after 45 years. And he's going to 4 games this year. Hey, man, how about just following the Chargers is great? How about following the Rams and lead up there in Cowboys along with the Cowboys don't love you, the great. You putting all that money into the Cowboys, the great. They don't love you. Real Cast Ranger Award goes to 334 Bama. and you said, Jungle, how you come across the Real Cast Ranger Award? Now, everybody, there's a whole bunch of nominees. There's a whole bunch of former Real Cast Rangers. Team Broadcasting, you got Thorny Switch, Dat Ninja, K3000, G Money, Chief Rocker used to be a Real Cast Ranger, Mocha Bella, Key C, Microwave, a whole bunch of people used to be a Real Cast Rangers. Real Cast Rangers, we was like Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? We was like Native Americans. So they say, Jungle, why 334 Bama wins the Real Cast Ranger Award? Because 334 Bama boy put his hands on folks. You know what I'm saying? 334 Bama is not afraid to put hands on folks. He was at this game. He was at a football game, Alabama football game, and some fans got unruly. You know what I'm saying? Started talking shit about the Crimson Tide. You know what I'm saying? 334 put them hands on them. That accomplished what a Real Cast Ranger is. Mocha Bella, see what I'm saying, Mocha Bella? See, Mocha Bella don't want me taking shots, right? But look at Mocha Bella right there. Now, I just said there used to be former Real Cast Rangers. I didn't say they left for lesser. But look at Mocha. I left Real Cast for bigger and better things, Esquire. But then when I make fun of people, Mocha Bella gonna tell me, Jungle, be nice. Be nice. Mocha, you ain't had to put that shit on there, Mocha. That's why I joke the way I joke. Y'all want to dish it out. Y'all want to take shots. But when I come out to y'all start crying. You know what I'm saying? I left Real Cast for bigger and better things. Mo, you could have kept that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, I start, hey, Mo, I got a show too, Mo. You know what I'm saying? I can start cracking jokes too, Mo. If you want to get down, you want to play the dozen, Mo, I can crack a joke right now. That you leave right now. You know what I'm saying? You need to check yourself, Mocha. You live for bigger and better things. I could say something, but I'm not gonna derail the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna derail the show. Now everybody wondering what did she say? I'm trying to find it so I can hide it. I'm trying to find it so I can hide it. You know, she want attention. I don't give her attention. She want attention. I don't give her attention. I don't give her attention. You know, I'm gonna put it on there. She said, I left Real Cats for bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, yeah, you left. Hey, maybe Esquire got a better wig budget. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Esquire got a bigger wig budget. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't compete. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe I got jokes too, Mo. Hey, I'm joking. Maybe Esquire gave you a better little wig. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe Esquire gave you better deal. So you can get this store, you know. You know what I'm saying? So we cracking jokes. You know, I got jokes too. You know, we cracking jokes, right? I got jokes too there. We'll move on, man. 334. 334 got Real Cast Award. Put hands on folks. The Delma Evans Award. My bad, I'm doing too much. That's why I'm going to the store. I apologize. How do I sound now? Am I good now? Give me a thumbs up if it comes back. I was doing too much. All right. How do I sound now, everybody? All right. All right. Delma Evans Award. What else too messed up? So I probably I leave and come back. We're gonna take us a break. so I can fix my audio. Yeah, everybody, let's take a break so I can do an audio check. We're gonna come back with uh, why I give Ollie Michelle the Delvin Evans Award and why I give Sluggo the biggest show contributor. I'll be back. I will be back. And we are back live on the 27th day of May in the year of our Lord 2025. Can I get an audio check? Brian H. Rap Wins, this is my favorite part of Jungle Show when he's not talking. So I mean, the Troll Award. Can I get a thumbs up, man? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What's going on, crowd holder? Thumbs up or thumbs down on my audio? It should be fixed. Chuck D said it still sucks. Audio still sucks. What should I do? What should I do? Still distorted. How bad is it from a scale of 1 to 10? How bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? Wow, 6. That's a big number. It's like an echo. Let me see if I can close some background. I'm trying to close some background on that. I deleted some background apps. Yeah, first sucks. We can't hear your voice. 3.7. Daisy Gibson is horrible. All right, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do a reset. I'll be right back. You gotta go to my merch store. Jungle, how can I get one of those jogging suits? Go to ZuluCast.com and you can find ZuluCast store coming soon. All right. Thumbs up, thumbs down on audio. And if it's bad, can I get it from number 1 to 6 on how bad it is? I think I got an idea on how bad it is. I think I know why. But yeah, man, back up. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. All right, so we'll take off where we left off at. We're about to explain. I'm about to explain why Ollie Michelle won. Uh, why Ollie Michelle won the Thelma Evans Award. Now, there's a lot of nominees. There's a lot of nominees for the Thelma Evans Award. Uh, Thelma Evans Award is for somebody who, when you look at them, you say, damn. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, have you ever walked past a man and the man said, damn? Or you ever sent a man some pictures and they be like, damn? You know what I'm saying? If a man ever asked you for some pictures, if a man ever asked you for some pictures, you are nominated for the Thelma Evans Award. So there was a whole bunch of nominees, man, but Ollie Michelle wins the Thelma Evans Award because not only do she have beauty, she has brains, she got a law degree, you know, she carries herself real well. She carries herself like a lady. And she just I'm a sucker for my weakness is intelligence. If you are intelligent, you know, I got a crush on you. If you got intelligence, you know, if you could speak, if you could have a conversation with anybody, you know what I'm saying? If I say out of the blue, como está, you be like, then, you know, I get you, you know what I'm saying? I get you, you know what I'm saying? Because you know a little Spanish. You know what I'm saying? How much Spanish you know? You say Pequeno, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ollie Michelle, she gets it. She got beauty and brains like Thelma Evans, so she wins the Ollie Michelle Award. The biggest show contributor is Sluggo, hands down. Sluggo is gonna come in the chat. He brings stuff to the chat. Anything going on, any injustice going on, Sluggo talks about it, speaks about it, and he contributes to the show. I don't have the privilege of having Sluggo come on my show anymore. You know what I'm saying? He usually just mess with that ninja. So that's fine, man. Whenever I get a chance to catch that ninja show, Sluggo was in there. That ninja might come on tonight. If you follow him on Facebook and you part of the Underground Railroad Facebook page, you will get his alerts. See, I don't have my notifications on Spreaker. I'm on Facebook set. So if he puts something on Facebook, I will not get it because if I have my notifications on with Facebook, it'll go up every minute. So I turn my notifications off. So those right there are the winners. And our next category is the biggest fan award. The nominee for the biggest fan award, Rough Buff, is nominated for his Bills. Tiffany PNP is nominated for her Chiefs. 3-3 Bama Boy is nominated for the Crimson Tide. The Greatest is nominated for the Cowboys. That Ninja is nominated for Ohio State. Chief Rocker is nominated for the Knicks. Deacon Dale is nominated for the Ravens. And Sluggo is nominated for the Falcons. Who's the biggest fan out of this group? Rough Buff, he always had the Bills. in his logo, in his profile pic. Same with PNP. 54 Bama always got Bama in his profile pic. The greatest always got Cowboy. That ninja, he got Ohio State in his profile pic. And the Chief rotates with the Knicks, the Yankees, and the Giants in his profile pic. But I think most of the time, like I said, I have more people on there, but you see, I ran out of room. They cut it off at Sluggo. I have more on there, but AI cut it off. So we're gonna go where we going is. So, who's the biggest Bills fan? Help me out in the chat, everybody. Who do you think is the biggest fan? Out of all the people you know here, who's the biggest fan, everybody? Who rolls the hardest for their team? Anybody can help me out in the chat? Who's the biggest fan award? Am I leaving anybody out? Now, everybody, like I said, everybody can win. I know Boss Lewis Cowboy fan. I know RC Minnesota Vikings fan. You know, I couldn't put everybody on here. You know, I couldn't put everybody on here. So, this right here was tough. And I narrowed it down to how they act when their team loses. How they act when their team loses. Do they crash out when their team loses? Now, crash out is a good thing. I mean, everybody on here kind of crash out. Diggindale Ravens. Let me give you an example of Diggindale. Diggindale Ravens. Diggindale Ravens got rolled up in the playoff, insert lab track. And we didn't see Diggindale for 3-4 months. We didn't hear about Diggindale for 3-4 months. His Baltimore Orioles getting rolled up right now. He don't talk baseball with us no more. Insert lab track. Sluggo's dog has to wear a rear protector. Insert lab track. Mocha Bella says, I have been knowing 334 for 11 years. He reps his roll tide. Sure do. Everybody didn't know 334 is the area code in Alabama. 334 is the area code. Like 212 is in New York. That's tough lift right there, man. I got an email on here saying, why I'm okay on it. Do not blame me, everybody. Look, do not blame me. See how Sluggo on the bottom is cut off? That's what happened. That's what happened, everybody. So don't blame me for Mocha not being on there. Mocha understands. She's going to be happy for whoever wins. You know what I'm saying? Mocha learned her lesson from last year. Mocha's a bigger person. Mocha's a bigger person. A lot of people said Jungle PNP should win this. PNP, the biggest Chiefs fan ever. Called in, talk about the Chiefs. So who's the least fan on here? What's knockout one? Who can we kick off? Can we kick off Rough Buff? I think A-Rap said Rough Buff got deported back to Canada. Insert lab track. Can we just go ahead and kick off Rough Buff? So the winner is for the biggest fan award. Where's my banner? The winner for the biggest fan award. I got it on here. Came down to a very tough vote, but the board has decided the winner of the biggest fan award goes to the #1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. #1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. Insert soul claps. Jungle, that's a homie pick, whatever. Jungle, that's a homie pick, whatever. Biggest fan award goes to Chief Rocker, Jersey Vern. Brian H. Rap B comes in second. You know, he's the biggest fan of those clinics, those free clinics. Insert laugh track. #1 Chief Rocker, biggest fan award, representing the New York Knicks, New York Football Giants, New York Yankees, everything New York. He represents. Brian H. Rap said no deal. Dale got back to Africa because even Torre is his favorite cousin. Yeah, so Chief Rocker wins the biggest fan award. Let's go with our next dopest DJ award. The nominee for the dopest DJ award, Dollar and Cents, DJ Ant Live, DJ Too Cute, DJ Mandelion, DJ Ramal, DJ Jace Boogie, DJ 12, DJ Boss Lewis, DJ Tony T-Man Sanchez, DJ K3, DJ Poetic Sins, DJ Mad Knox, DJ Degraded from South Central, and DJ Mugadeen. Scratch J Boogie. I confused him with somebody. I think I confused him with K3. So I'm thinking Jace Boogie was K3. So scratch J Boogie name out. So here we go, man. Let's talk about it. Dopest DJ award goes to the DJ I think is the dopest. Now, they all good, but who's the dopest? If you had a party and you're gonna invite one DJ, who you gonna call up? DJ K3, DJ Ramal Cousins. They represent Home Style Music Group, along with DJ 12, DJ Boss Lewis, and DJ Too Cute. They represent WBRP. DJ Ant Live represents In the Zone. DJ Dollar and Cents. He make a big money out there in Michigan. He do live shows, man. And it was a rich folk. Dollar posted on TikTok. He was at an event, man. Look like Dollar doing good for himself, man. Happy for the brother, man. I'm happy for any black guy out there hustling. DJ King Roy should be on there. Yeah, King Roy should be on there. No. I had DJ King Roy on it. Like I said, man, my AI left them off. I had King Roy on there. My AI left them off. I know everybody look at the list. Y'all got your favorites, man. But it can only be one. It can only be one. Like I said, man, I like all of y'all. That's why, I nominate y'all. I like all of y'all, but it's gonna be one trophy. You know, it can only be one trophy. Like I said, if I had a party, first person I would call would be the DJ right here because there's a certain part of rhythm, you know, you want, certain part of groove you want. You know, y'all all are dope, but I just got my own personal favorite. So the winner of the Dopest DJ Award goes to a tough group, man. A tough group. Represent a tough group, man. I know I had the winner on here. Let me find out who the winner was. Okay. Here we go. The winner of the Dopest DJ Award goes to this guy right here. Insert soul claps. The winner of the Dopest DJ Award goes to DJ Mooka Dean. Insert soul claps, man. Insert soul claps, man. They call him Two-Step King. You know what I'm saying? And he give us a show on Friday, give us a show on Sunday, man. And he got his own unique style. He played house music. He played gospel music. He played gospel music with a house beat. You know what I'm saying? Give up Mook, man. Give up Mook, man. He's my DJ, man. I just like that. I just think that's so dope, man. Play house music. You blend house music with gospel music, man. You gotta check out his shows, man. Shout out to DJ Mooka Dean. He got a family, his family members in the hospital. Pray for him, man. Pray for DJ Man Knox. Pray for DJ Man Knox. Had death in the family, man. So, man, has go off to DJ Man Knox. Has go off to anybody who's going through something. Poetic Sin did a good prayer last night on her show, man. If you need to talk to somebody, man, reach out to one of us, man, and we here for you. You know, man, we all we got, man. We family and we all we got, man. So shout out to DJ Mooka Dean, man. This is my way of telling Mooka Dean, you know, I appreciate his stuff without looking like a fan. You know what I'm saying? You know, without looking weird. You know, I just can't call Mooka Dean up and say, "Yo, Mooka Dean, man, I like your show." That'd be kind of weird. So this is my way of saying, you know, I'm a big fan of Two-Step King and how he fused his music with a two-step beat. A lot of people don't like jazz. I mean, a lot of people don't like house music. I like house music, man. Music, you know, I just like that. So we'll get back to some other awards. These are just jokes. I have some other awards. Let me throw it up here. Now, everybody, do not get your feelings when I throw this award on here. These are just jokes. Do not get mad, okay? These just jokes. I got winner of the 305 award goes to Jeff Fox. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Fox, he came on. He filled in for Ryan Stewart, and he went head to head with Doug Stewart. Held his own, man. Jeff Fox, he do Miami radio. He represents the Heat, even though he's a Raiders fan. You know what I'm saying? He represents 305. You know, real good brother. Got his own show. You know what I'm saying? he wins a 305 award. Winner of the Up Top award goes to Chiz Roundtree. When you think of somebody from up top, Chiz Roundtree, he represents Up Top, man. He accomplishes what somebody from Up Top is all about. Rest in peace, brother. Think about you all the time. Not only do he do podcasts with Theory of the Culture, best friends with DJ Mad Knox, he also got bars, man. He also a rapper, man. And if you watch Built for the Network, Theory of the Culture, or any show on Built for the Network, DJ Mad Knox plays his rap song at the beginning. Brian Wilson, if you need someone to talk to, don't call Jungle. I called him after my pet rock died. He said, lies you tell, man. So yeah, winner of the Up Top award goes to Chiz Roundtree. I announced that. Winner of the Best Stew award goes to Ryan Stewart. You got Doug Stewart. You got Ryan Stewart. And Ryan Stewart is he's winner of the Stew Award because, for example, Travis Hunter got married. Shout out to Travis Hunter, who just won the 2024 Heisman Trophy. And you had one Stu said he happy for the brother, and you had one Stu talking like, why he don't got a prenup? So like I said, I kind of migrate to Ryan Stewart, despite him going hard for Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? He wins my Best Stew award. I already announced that, and I think that's the last one. Okay, here we go. Winner of the annual show that should be discontinued goes with that ninja. If that ninja do the annual show, that ninja do an annual show on religion, you know what I'm saying, aka Heathen Show. That's a show I want to be discontinued. That ninja, you can go ahead and stop doing the Heathen Show. You know what I'm saying? Insert lab track. No, you don't got to insert lab track that ninja. I don't want to insert it for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That ninja wins the annual show that should be discontinued. Yeah, man, go ahead and discontinue that, man. But everybody, man, that's like they're gonna do it for me, man. That's gonna do it for me, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed this show, man. I hope y'all got some laughs out of it, man. There's nothing but jokes. I've tried to come later on next week or whatever with another creative show, man, that we could laugh and vibe to. AG Gifts, I didn't enjoy it. I hope besides AG Gift, I hope you enjoyed the show. One love, everybody, man. Put God first in your life. Never ever change who you are to make friends. Because if you change who you are to make friends, they're not your friend, man. Support each other, love each other, pick up the phone, call somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you can't pick up the phone, hit them up on whatever social sites you see them to. Click like on their show. And say, hey, how you doing? There's a lot of ways you can communicate with somebody, man. We got to show each other love, man. Show everybody love, man. I appreciate everybody who took time of their day to politic with me, man. I'm going to turn this camera off, and I'll turn on my outro music, and I'm going to go and highlights chat, and I might put, if you want to watch the rolling credits, I might go ahead and put what I got coming up the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I might do an email show. I'm supposed to be doing a chop it up show with the greatest. Got that scheduled. We'll try to do another. Try to line up a skit with that ninja, or do something creative with 334 Bama. Working on that. Vince Wright, he got talent also. I'm trying to do some skits. Get with my talented folks. Me and Deacon Dale, we need to do Salad World Part 2. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but Google Salad World, Deacon Dale, the Jungle Brother. We did a Salad World joke, a skit, about 9 minutes long. Brian's rap when he said, "Jungle's all you had, you're pretty sad." I agree to that. You got, hey, yeah, if you scrape, if I'm your best friend, you scrape the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, thank y'all, man. This has been a Zulu Cast production. I thank each and every one of y'all, man. Love somebody, and hey, watch the credits. I'm gonna be putting up some stuff, and I'm gonna be highlighting the chat before I get up out of here. So I couldn't do it while I was talking. So, cause you watching on the replay, everybody. Watching on the replay. When I turn my camera off, the show is not over because I highlight chat. So if you miss chat, watch what I'm about to do. I'm about to highlight everybody chat, and I'm also gonna put a banner letting you know what I'm gonna be doing later on or what I got coming up in the pipes, man. So one love, everybody. If I turn my camera off, the show is not over, man. Stay for the credits. Peace.